Have you ever had one of those moments where everything just clicks into place? Where the universe seems to conspire in your favor and you're left standing in awe, thinking, this can't be real. It's a feeling of pure, unadulterated magic. For beloved Hallmark star Nikki DeLoach, that feeling wasn't just a fleeting moment. It was the entire experience of filming her latest movie, Home Turf, a project she now believes was touched by a little bit of stardust and a whole lot of heart. When the script for Home Turf first landed on her desk, Nikki knew it was something special. In the world of feel-good movies, finding a story that feels fresh, funny, and deeply authentic can be like finding a hidden gem. This was it. The dialogue sparkled, the characters felt like people you knew, and the story's central theme, finding your team in the most unexpected of places, resonated deeply. Adding to the perfect alignment of stars, she was paired once again with her fantastic co-star, Warren Christie. Their on-screen chemistry is something fans have adored for years, a comfortable and genuine rapport that makes you believe in every word they say. For Nikki, it felt like coming home. From the moment I read the script, I was in, Nikki shared, her voice warm with the memory. And then to hear that Warren was on board, it just felt like all the pieces were falling into place for something truly wonderful. The production set up camp in the picturesque landscape of Salt Lake City, Utah. The story centers on Nikki's character, a dedicated small college president who, much to her surprise, finds her meticulously organized life turned upside down when she reluctantly agrees to let the freshman football players temporarily move into her house. It's a classic Hallmark setup for heartwarming chaos and unexpected connections. The cast and crew were buzzing with excitement, ready to bring this charming autumn story to life. But as filming progressed, a significant challenge began to cast a shadow over their perfect production. A movie about football needs one crucial ingredient to feel real: a crowd. Not just a few people scattered in the stands, but an electric, roaring, sign-waving sea of fans. The film's most pivotal scenes, the big game, the celebratory tailgate party, depended on this energy. These were some big scenes, Nikki explained, painting a picture of the dilemma. It was a football game. It was a tailgating party after the big game. You know, we needed hundreds of people. We needed cheerleaders and marching bands. We did not have the money for all of that. This is the behind-the-scenes reality of movie making that we, as viewers, often forget. Every face in a crowd, every uniform, every cheer is a logistical and budgetary puzzle piece. The team was stressed. You can imagine the conversations in the production office, the furrowed brows of the director and producers trying to figure out how to make a handful of extras look like a stadium full of die-hard fans. The authenticity of their story was on the line. They were scheduled to film these crucial scenes at Letty High School, a beautiful campus in a Salt Lake City suburb. The morning of the shoot, the anxiety was palpable. The crew gathered, staring out at the vast empty bleachers, the quiet field waiting for a story to unfold. A sense of worry hung in the crisp Utah air. We were all gathered, trying to figure out, what are we going to do? Nikki recalls, we don't have a marching band, we don't have the cheerleaders. We don't have enough people to be in the stands for this to even look like a football game. And then it happened. Just as the team was grappling with their seemingly impossible situation, a faint sound drifted across the campus, a rhythmic drumbeat, the proud brassy notes of a trumpet cutting through the morning quiet. It grew louder, closer, more distinct. Everyone on set froze, turning their heads toward the sound. And sure enough, we hear off in the distance a marching band, Nikki said, her voice still filled with the marvel of that moment. What they saw next was something no one could have planned or paid for. The school's marching band is playing music as they march out onto the field, followed by so many kids in the school that wanted to be a part of the movie. It was an absolute miracle. The Lehi High School marching band, in their full glorious uniforms, marched onto the field as if on cue, their music echoing through the stadium, and behind them, a wave of students, a vibrant and energetic crowd of young people, all chattering with excitement, eager to be a part of the magic. They filled the stands, transforming the empty, silent bleachers into a living, breathing backdrop of school spirit. The cast and crew just stood there, speechless, some with tears in their eyes. They called it their day of miracles. Brian Parker, the school's band director, later shared that the students simply had a lot of fun being involved. But for Nikki and the production team, it was so much more. It was a community opening its arms and breathing life into their story. All the kids got to be a part of it, Nikki beamed. The energy they brought was infectious. These weren't paid actors pretending to be fans. They were the real deal. Lehi High School is the home of the Pioneers, a school steeped in football tradition. They brought the energy and the fun because it's a school that is all about football. They knew exactly what to do. The students didn't just show up for a few hours. Their generosity and enthusiasm carried on long after the sun began to set. When we did the tailgating party that you see at the very end of the movie, the kids wanted to stay and be a part of that, too, Nikki said, clearly touched. We were filming late into the night. This incredible, unscripted moment of community spirit became the soul of the movie. It's a beautiful example of life imitating art. Here they were, making a film about the power of a team and finding support in unexpected places, and they were living that very theme in real time. I have to say that so much of what made this movie really special is that the people of Utah really showed up for us when we needed them, Nikki concluded with deep gratitude. They were just incredible to us. So, when you curl up on the couch to watch Home Turf, I want you to remember this story. When you see those packed stadium stands and hear the roar of the crowd during the big game, know that the energy you're feeling is 100% real. It's the genuine, unscripted joy of the Lehi High School Pioneers. You're not just watching a movie, you're witnessing a small miracle, a beautiful moment when a community came together to help tell a story. And that, right there, is the real magic of Hallmark. You can feel the magic for yourself. Home Turf is available to stream now on Hallmark Plus and will re-air on the Hallmark channel on October 8 at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and again on October 14 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time.